I know what you're thinking. Mr. Chigg, why do you have a flashlight on your head when there's snow on the ground and it's so bright I really need sunglasses? Well, I want to tell you. What we're going to do today is we're going to look at some sinkholes that are on the back part of my property. Now I showed you these, I guess it was last summer maybe, or maybe last winter. We found them and we kind of looked at them, said, oh, we'll dig them out, see if there's some bottles in there. But I never did, but since I can't really go far from my house right now, I thought this would be a good opportunity to do it. Oh, I apologize for not getting more videos out recently. I know I've really been slacking, but I have some issues in my life right now I'm dealing with. We all have issues, but I think they're going to be over very soon, so I'll get back on track probably within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I just have to hang around the house for a while, so we're in the back here on the back part of my property. I was back here a couple of days ago just kind of clearing my head and, you know, walking around, and I noticed there was a trail in the woods that an animal had been making. So I followed it. Well, we're almost there. That's the woods that the trail was in, so I followed it and came down here to the power lines. Let's go see if it's there still, if we can still see it. It snowed this morning, so there won't be any tracks. But it looks like that maybe there was a raccoon trail. It was right here now. I might not be able to see it. Let's see. It was here somewhere. I think we went past it. No, there it is right there. See this little trail? I know it's kind of hard to see. It goes right, yeah, no, I can see it clearly. I can see through the screen. I was up there and I followed it down to here and it crossed my path that I mow and goes up through the bushes. When I got up there, there was that sinkhole that we looked at last year that the animal must be living in. So we're gonna go dig it out a little bit today, or at least stick the camera down there and see if it goes anywhere, because I think it might be a big cave. And I found another cave. Well, I remembered another cave when I was back here, or sinkhole that we're gonna dig out as well. So it might be a twofer video, I hope. All right, bear with me. Okay, we made it to the sinkhole, and like I said, it just finished snowing, so there's no tracks. But let's take a look at it, and I'll show you why I want to go down in there and see what's there. This is the main part of the sinkhole right here. You can see there's some rocks and stuff here, and these rocks were dug out, I don't know when. But look, there's a cave here. If you look down in there, I don't know if it keeps going, but we're going to try to get down there and look. And I brought the digging iron so we can move that rock right there and look around a little bit better. So I'm kind of excited about this one, but I'm more excited about the one that's over there. So let's go look at it real quick, and then we'll come back here and we'll dig around a little bit and try to poke the camera down in the hole. I might not go down in there because I know there's animals in there because they come out and walk along that trail we just came in on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to dislodge that rock down there so we can better get down in there and look. And hopefully no rabid raccoons will come out and get us. I won't be able to run very fast today with all these clothes on. Alright, so I think we'll just knock it down in there. It's probably the easiest thing. Ah, it's frozen. That's not good. Might not be able to knock it down. Nope. Well, this isn't going to work out. Alright, that rock is really wedged in there. I'll just take the little camera and we'll try to see as best we can, but I don't think we're going to be able to see very far. And what we'll do is I'll get the big digging iron next time, and we'll come back out here and move that rock with a big digging iron. I just need a longer handle so I can get some leverage on it. Alright, let me grab the other camera. I can see where I beat the rock up anyway, but I can't really, I can see it goes down in there. Look at that. You see? I know it's big enough for raccoons. I don't know if we can get in it. Like I said, I'm not going to go down in there today until I can get that rock moved. Once I get that rock moved, I can see better. I'm sorry this one isn't as exciting as I was hoped it was going to be, but the next one is really the best one. Trust me. Well, don't trust me. It has the most potential anyway. I can't feel any air coming out of this one, but it's definitely coming out of that one over there. See all the snow? See how there's snow everywhere, but the snow right here. It's all melting. It's much warmer here, and the reason is there's a cave under here. This sinkhole was filled in with these big rocks some time ago. It could have been 100 years ago, I don't know. But it's very obvious to me that it was filled in. And there's warm air coming up out of this cave that's right underneath us. Hopefully it's not like 100 feet straight down and coming up through the rocks and keeping them warm. So it's melting the snow, and that's pretty exciting, really, because you never know what's down there. It could be a giant cave, it could be mammoth cave full of gold coins. I doubt it though. So what we're going to do is start digging here. This is where most of the air is coming out. There is another section right over there, about 15-20 feet away, where there's more air coming out. So I think there's a big entrance underneath. Hopefully it's not real deep, but we never know until we dig. So I'm going to start moving these rocks. I'm just going to kind of roll them down the hill here a little bit, and hopefully we won't have to dig 100 feet deep. You never know though, but we're going to give it a try. At least with the warm air, we know that the it's not frozen. The rocks aren't frozen in place like it was over there. You notice that one was actually frozen there. And because it's been like down around, it's been single digits last couple nights. I see little critters in there walking around, so it's a lot warmer than the surrounding area. When by critters, I just mean insects. So it stays warm year round, or probably cool in the summer. Hey, all right. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera off so my battery doesn't run down, because it's really cold right now, and it'll get dead pretty quick. So as I'm peeling back the rocks here, I got the top layer off, and you see there's some bottles that they threw in when they filled this in. And I would say that these bottles, what, 1970s maybe? Probably, so this is probably filled in about that time. Yeah, probably 70s, wouldn't you think? I don't think, could be a little later maybe, or a little earlier. At least you know this was probably filled in a long time ago. Well, at least maybe 50 years or so. So that could mean that there's no real remembrance of a giant cave here. Maybe nobody went in it, because nobody was looking in caves 50 years ago. Well, I was, so I'm sure other people were too. Let's keep digging. I hear some dogs barking up at my house, so I'm going to have to scoop. But let's go ahead and jump down in here, and I'll show you what the holes look like going off to the sides. This is how much I've dug out today. I think when we come back, I might dig over there for a bit to see, because that's a lot deeper than we are right now. And it looks like it's going down that way mostly. So this is where I have it dug out. You can kind of see down in these little holes right here, and I'll show you in a second. But let's start here. I don't know if you can see down in there or not, but it goes down a good ways. Right in that hole there. There's a lot of warm air coming out. You can see this doesn't really look like much right there, but you can tell it goes back a good ways. I mean, you can see down there probably about 10 feet. And it goes back about 10 feet, I guess, right in this hole right here. So I think it's definitely worth digging out, and we're going to come back. But like I said, I got to run up here real quick. Kind of getting a little bit late, so I don't think I'm going to come back today. Don't forget, next Tuesday, I'm going to be in Las Vegas at the SHOT Show, signing autographs and taking pictures with people. If you want to take a picture with me, I'll be at the Garrett booth. They are sponsoring me and bringing me out there and put me up and paying for everything. So it ought to be fun. Nugget Noggin's going to be there too, so you get the Dos Amigos picture if you want to get the Dos Amigos pictures. We'll see you later. I got to scoot.